are right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade, heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade, hide in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been searching all along, confessing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade.
Ayo. What's happening? Ayo. What's happening, guys? How we all doing? It's been a minute. I feel like I said that every time I stream. Every time I stream, I'm just like, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. How we all doing today? We living so it's good? That's good, man. That's good. That's what I like to hear, dude. All right. Let me do my YouTube intro then, and then I guess we can just get started. Shogi. It's time I finally learned how to play Shogi. Are we all ready to play some shogi, ladies and gentlemen? Because I sure am. So not only will I be learning how to play shogi today, but I'm going to be learning from literally like a shogi sensei. And I think the aim of today's video is to try and at least beat my master in at least one game. If I can do that, if I can do that like from scratch, not knowing anything about shogi, or at least knowing the bare minimums about shogi, if I can beat her one game, just one time, then I'll consider that a W. Because yeah, let's just say it's not gonna go well. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, shogi, or I mean, I guess we can just get our sensei today, our shogi sensei today, to tell you guys about it. In case you're new, in case you know nothing about shogi, then we can just learn. We can learn together. So I guess let's bring sensei in. All right, sensei, please come on out and introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Karolina Studzińska and I am ladies professional shogi player.
Yay! Sensei, yoroshiku.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
So, like, Carolina Sensei? Should I call you that? Kara Sensei? How do you want me to call you?
Karo Sensei, Carolina, as you wish.
Okay, as you wish. Kara Sensei then, Kara Sensei.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so you are a professional shogi player.
Yep.
And how long have you been playing shogi for?
Wow. Since I was 16, so that's like 14 years ago.
14 years. So you've just been spending. So how did you get to know about shogi? Because you're Polish, I believe.
Yep, I'm from Poland.
Okay, so is shogi popular in Poland, or?
When I started playing shogi, we had like 5 people playing in my city. So
right. So how did you?
More like 100.
So how did you get to know shogi?
Same as everyone learn about Japanese culture through manga, Naruto.
Oh, okay. Wait, so you learned shogi through Naruto?
Yeah. I
Damn.
learned about shogi through Naruto, but then of course I went online and learned the rules.
Wow.
Everything on my own, yeah.
Damn. And now you're a professional. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
All right. Well then, I guess we can just like jump right into it. So we got the screen right here, and my aim for today, I'm gonna give myself maybe around 2 hours to go from where we currently are to hopefully trying to at least like get sufficient enough to like maybe one day beat you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If I have any type of fame, it's about to crush people who think like this. So I don't want you to lose all your motivation, but it's gonna be rough.
Okay, okay. So does it help then that I somewhat know how to play chess?
Oh yes, it helps a lot.
Okay, that's good.
The side name, or like the different name for shogi, is Japanese chess,
Yeah.
and both of the games have the same roots. So you'll find very familiar pieces. The target of the game is the same, to capture the king.
Okay. And that's the gyoku, right? Which is this piece right here.
In the middle, yeah.
In the middle, yeah. So yeah, I
Uh-huh.
guess I know. Okay, I'll put you up to speed with how much I know about shogi, because I learned
Alright.
about shogi mostly through do you know this anime called March Comes In Like a Lion?
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sangatsu no Raion. Yeah, so I learned most of my shogi knowledge through that.
Okay, so you were listening to Singing Cats.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So I
Yeah,
know
it's
for
really good.
yeah, so I know for a
Something.
fact that the first row, or they're called fu, right? Which is essentially they operate kind of the same as like a pawn in chess.
Yeah.
Okay, where they just kind of, it's one piece advance type of thing. And then I think it's so there's kaku on the left here, and then there's hisha on the right, I think, in the second row.
Mhm. Yep.
I think Hisha. Oh, which one is it? Is it Kaku or Hisha that works like a knight in chess?
No, both of them work like bishop and rook, so they will be your
Oh, okay.
strongest pieces,
Okay.
and knight will be a different piece.
Oh, knight's a different piece. Okay. And then the ones in the corners there are the core. It really helps that I can read the kanji.
It's called kyosha.
Kyosha? Okay, Kyosha. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, right. Kyosha.
Yeah.
So Kyosha is like the shit, what are the castles called in chess again? I just call them castles. It's not the rooks.
So the
right?
side that those in chess pieces there would be rooks,
Yeah.
but lance is like 1/4 of a rook. They will only go forward.
Oh, okay. So
Kyosha is a lance in English. Yeah.
lance, right. So Kyosha is like a rook if it can only move forward and backwards?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, only forward.
Only forward.
If I don't know if it helps, but you can click on your nickname and you can change the style of the pieces to help yourself remember the movement. But we
Okay.
can do it later.
Sure,
Depends
sure.
if you want hard mode or not. You
Right.
can click piece set,
Okay.
and then yeah.
Okay. And then there is next to the Kyosha there is Keima? Is that what it's
Yep,
called?
the
Okay.
knight,
Oh,
yeah.
thank God. Okay. So there's Keima and then there's Gin and King, which is silver and gold.
Mm-hmm.
What are the names for those? Is it just King and Gin?
So Shogi actually have. Okay, let me explain. The set you're seeing on your screen currently, it's one kanji set.
Mm-hmm.
The traditional shogi has two symbols per piece.
Mm-hmm.
So the kanji you're seeing indeed is silver and gold, so gin and kin.
Yep.
But the full name will be ginsho and kinsho, which means silver general and gold general.
Okay. Ginsho, Kinsho. Okay, yeah, those definitely sound familiar. And then you have
Yeah.
Gyoku in the middle, which is the king.
Yeah. Also, it will be gyokusho.
Gyokusho,
Yeah, the king
okay.
general. Yeah.
Okay. So again, I know I'm familiar with the pieces very sparsely, but I know the aim of the game, and I know it's a lot like chess, except unlike in chess, if you get one of your pieces taken, you can't get them back. But in Shogi, if you steal a piece, you can use it in your own field, right?
Yep. Everything you take becomes yours.
All right. So that's I guess that's where the spike in difficulty comes in, or I guess
yes.
another layer of strategy comes in.
Oh yes.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically all I know really. And the aim of the game is that you have to corner your king. Or your opponent's king.
opponent's
Yeah,
king,
your
yeah.
opponent's king, yeah. But other than
Yep.
that, I am a total noob and a rookie. I've always just wanted to learn how to play this game, but yeah, I guess we can just get started then.
All right. Can I point out to something about your overlay? Behind your camera, there are two pieces hidden. I believe it's important to show them.
Oh, okay.
If you could move it a little bit to the left to show the bishop and the rook in hand.
Sure. I guess
So, chat, the pieces on the right are the pieces in hand. Now, unfortunately, yeah, we don't see the board. Yeah, how smaller, perfect.
there we go. Still like that then.
So they will appear as soon as we take a piece. They will appear on the bottom right if you capture them,
Okay.
and top right if the opponent will have them. We call it pieces in hand.
Pieces in hand. Okay.
Yeah, mochigoma.
Okay.
I don't know how much of Japanese your chat understands.
Because they watch me, 0.
Okay.
They think they know because they watch anime, but let's be real, they don't.
So we can also change the kanji set to kanji and show movement type of set if you want.
Okay.
But if you want to go hardcore, you can play on this set.
You know what? Let's pretend as if you're teaching me on an IRL board.
All right.
Yeah.
So, usually what I recommend is to play one game to see what's your level and.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Equal game. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you wanna play, you can play a move. I'm gonna answer.
Okay.
So your pieces will be on the bottom.
Yep.
And do you remember how they move? Maybe we should explain it to the chat a little bit.
Yeah. So with my settings right now, when I click, it shows green dots. I guess that's
Yep.
where they can go. So if I press a
Yeah,
fu, then it shows that it
and
can only
also
move forward.
see my arrows, right?
Yeah,
I'm drawing arrows.
yep.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. All right. Geez, where do I start? I guess we'll start with this one. Okay.
So I opened my bishop line to attack your pawn, but you protected it.
Right. I totally knew that. All right. I guess. Can the Hisha go this way? Let's find out.
The rook
No. Okay.
goes forward, backward, left, and right as many squares as it goes. Yeah.
Okay. So with chess, normally you'd be able to take this, but I guess you can't in shogi.
Yeah, so pawns actually take the same way they move. So
Right.
forward. Every piece takes the same way they move.
Okay. Let's see. What about like this?
Oh, so this is an actual strategy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm a talent.
We call it a 4-5 rook. So the rook is on the 4 file from the left.
Mm-hmm.
So it's called 4-5 rook. Shiken bisha.
I definitely knew that.
Yeah. The problem is you didn't prepare for one move, and I'm gonna play it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see
So
now.
in shogi, if this is your camp, those 3 rows, if any of my piece enters it, it will be able to promote.
Yeah, naru, I think it's called in Japanese.
Naru, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And promotions are, you don't want to allow them because that small pawn will become a gold general, basically.
Right. So I guess it's the same as in chess when if a pawn makes it all the way to the very, very end, then it can turn into a knight, bishop, queen or rook. Yeah. Except
But in this case, it's
the
those
third
3
row.
rows.
Right.
And also almost every piece can promote.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like chess on crack. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I guess I'll stop you by taking it.
Mm-hmm. Then I'm gonna retake using my rook.
Okay.
So you see, rook moves forward, right?
Right. Okay. And now my kaku is in danger.
It's protected by 2 pieces, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I don't know if I told you this, Sensei, but I wasn't very good at chess either.
You're doing well.
I just know how to play it. I'm not exactly great at the game. Okay.
You're doing better than most of people I teach from the beginning, you know.
Okay, I'll take that then. I'll take that.
I can tell. Like, you people are like, oh no, she's just saying that to compliment him. No, I can see if somebody knows what they're doing. Trust me.
All right, what about?
All right. So remember when I said about when the piece enters the promotion zone, it can promote, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna change my rook to a dragon.
Okay. Right there. So there's the dragon tile now. So now,
and the dragon. Mm-hmm.
So when it promotes as well, the movement completely changes, right?
Not completely. In case of rook, it just adds 4 squares.
Mm-hmm.
So think of it as a rook and a king in one.
Right. So I guess I have to get rid of that somehow, but I don't think there's a piece that can take it at the moment.
No, I wouldn't give you a free dragon.
All right. Okay. I guess I should just. Okay. So I don't want to move this kaku because again it's protected by 2 pieces.
Yeah. If you move it, the knight is going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Okay. I'm going to scare you a little bit and make a check.
Okay. So I have to. Right. I have to sacrifice.
Not sacrifice. You just have to block the check somehow.
Yeah. Well, I guess it will be a sacrifice. I have to throw the hisho or the kinsho. in front of it.
Yeah, in that sense, that would be an exchange, not an sacrifice. Yeah,
Right.
sacrifice is for free.
Right. Okay.
And also, you have the ability to use the pawn you have in hand, although it's not the best move.
Yeah.
Do you know about pawn drops rules? The pawn drops are specific.
No, I don't. I don't know where to drop them.
So if you select the pawn, you can see it shows you only. Okay, it's not gonna work.
Well, yeah. I guess I
Um,
have to block myself first.
yeah, but what I wanna say is the pawns. There's a special rule in Shogi
Mm-hmm.
where you can have only one pawn in a column.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So in this case, you don't have any pawns here. You can only drop it in those two columns.
Right. Right.
In normal game, if you would ever drop a pawn, for example, in front of this pawn here, that would be illegal move.
Right. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in chess, there are moments where you can double up on pawns, but that is usually
Yeah.
seen as like really not a good strategy because you're just basically blocking yourself. So
Yeah, in Shogi, it's illegal. You cannot arrive at this position by moving the pawns because they only go forward.
right.
But you can arrive at that position by dropping the pawn and mistaking
Okay.
the column. Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. All right. In the meantime, then I will throw my shot in front of it.
I wish I had a French accent. No, I don't have a French accent. I have Polish accent, perhaps, or Japanese. Japanese doesn't have much accent, although.
I mean, Japanese does have an accent. It's just not really considered not really considered politically correct to do.
I see. So I took your rook.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see that your rook is now in my hand, top right.
Right. It's right there.
And now you can retake it with whichever piece.
Um.
And you will also gain a rook.
So can I drop the rook on top of the dew or?
No, you have to take it using
Oh, I have to take it. Okay.
gold or the king.
I'll take it with a gold.
All right. So now I will drop my rook.
Mhm.
And how the drop works is that I can drop it on any free square.
Mm-hmm.
And so the best square for me is, of course, your promotion zone, right?
Right.
So I could
So it'll be
immediately
here or
drop it
here.
here.
Oh wow.
And as you can see, I cannot promote it yet. But
Yeah.
the next move, if I move the rook again, I will be able to promote it.
Right. Huh. Okay. Hmm. So Ging can only move forward?
So Gin is like a star. It goes 3 squares, 1 square forward, left diagonal up, right diagonal up, and then 2 diagonals back. So like a star.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like if the Gin was here, it's like a star. Yeah.
Right, right. So basically, right now, my Ging and my Kyosha is in danger.
Yeah, they are forked.
Yeah.
And what's more, the silver cannot move actually because if he moves, the king will be taken.
Right, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, that sucks. I guess then I'm gonna have to go like that.
Okay, I'm gonna take the silver, and again, because I move in your promotion zone,
Yeah,
I can promote.
it promotes. Okay. And I guess I have to run.
And I also gonna eat the knight.
Okay. Well, this ain't good. All right, let's see. What can we do here?
So it gets gradually difficult because you can see now I have 2 pieces in my hand, a silver and a knight.
Yeah.
And 2 pawns, of course.
So I
So
guess
now we have to predict all of those possibilities happening.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like 5D chess.
Yeah, exactly.
God. Okay.
Yeah, so most of the pieces cannot move backward actually.
Right.
Okay, and I'm gonna win the game in 3 moves or 5 moves, depending what you do.
I'll try and make it 5.
All right. So I dropped the knight, and knight is the piece that can jump, right? So you
Yeah.
cannot take it. It's a check that you cannot block.
Right.
Yeah, you made it 5. Good,
Oh,
good.
thank God.
So this is a checkmate.
Ah. Oh, okay. So the Gyoku can't actually take a piece. Oh wait, no, because
No,
it's
it's
because the
because
cam.
the
Oh,
knight,
because the cam. All
is
right,
protecting.
right. Oh, damn.
So yeah, if I were to explain more difficult tactics, it's
Mm.
because we have a situation where you have 2 pieces versus 1 king,
Right, right,
that it leads to a checkmate, right?
right. Okay, okay. I think I understood more just from that match than I think I previously have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's still like an insane learning curve. I get the feeling.
Yeah, Shogi is not an easy game, but I
No.
think you did really well.
Okay, okay. I'm
The
glad.
chess experience is showing, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. If I didn't know how to play chess, I think I would just be crying in the corner right now.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess then, where would we go from here?
Well, so we have few options. It depends. We can go over how the piece move and how the promotion mechanic works if you're not feel confident there.
Yeah.
And later, what I teach, usually what I teach to beginners is like a very simple game, 2 pieces versus king.
Okay.
So we could try that.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. I think for me right now, it's just because like again, like I think in my head, I'm still thinking of this as like chess movement.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what first things first, I got to learn how these pieces move.
All right, so let's start with that.
Okay.
Um, pa, 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 pa.
Yeah, it's like double the amount of pieces because of all the promotions that you have to learn.
So it's gonna be very easily to explain that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see this position. So those are all the pieces you have in shogi.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2, we call it big pieces, ogoma,
Mm-hmm.
which will be the rook on the left and the bishop on the right.
Right.
Then you will have metal pieces, which are the gold and silver generals.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the light pieces, which is the knight and the lance.
Yep.
And we'll have the pawn.
Okay.
And of course the king, yeah. So
Yep.
king movement is exactly same in chess. It's
Just
one
all
square
there.
around.
Yep.
In Japanese, it's tama, so it's like a circle, you can imagine.
Right. Right.
Yeah. The rook moves exactly like in chess. It's a kind of cross shape.
Mm-hmm.
Bishop goes like an X on the diagonals. But same in chess, as you have black and white bishop, this one cannot change the diagonal it stands on, right?
Yeah.
Then we have the gold general, which I always explain is like a tree.
Okay. Okay.
So basically, generals are kind of weaker version of the king. King can go here, but those generals are kind of limited.
Right.
This guy cannot go those 2 squares. This guy cannot go those 3.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
So I'm a crazy person, and I like to help people remember things by images, right?
Yeah.
So I say, do you know the King Kakuji?
Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
So it's a temple in Kyoto that's made out of, or like it's golden, right?
Yeah.
And what is growing next to a temple?
Tree.
A tree, right? Yeah. So boom, it moves like a tree.
Okay. Okay.
For people that don't know kanji, I would recommend looking at the top part of that kanji and see a roof of the Kinkakuji.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Then we have the silver, who actually, if you look closely, it has the Kinkakuji on the left side.
Yes.
And the right side is like a letter R. Not sure if you can see that.
Yeah. Very. Yeah. I can see the R.
Yeah, like a R.
Yeah.
So if you do that, it looks like an R. That's because it's a silver. Yeah, or
Mm.
silver. Yeah, and silver moves like a silver star.
Okay.
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Then we have a knight. Knight is weaker than in chess. It just jumps to the forward.
Mm.
You know, in chess you can go here and here and here.
Yeah.
In shogi they are blindly charging forward.
Okay.
The lance is a piece that goes only forward,
Right.
and the pawns goes one square forward. So now, how do they promote?
Mm.
So we can divide them like something like this, kinda.
Yeah.
The rook and the bishop will move exactly the same plus a king.
Okay.
So, okay, let me actually make a new version of that with promotions, maybe. So we're gonna keep the gold and the king as they are because they don't promote actually. So now you see them promoted.
Okay.
If I flip like this, you can compare them. So the rook, the dragon king actually will move like a rook and like a king.
Oh, okay. So it moves one space diagonally, but it's the same
Exactly.
as the sure.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now the bishop is a horse. The kanji is for dragon horse, but we call it a horse.
Yeah.
Imagine a Pegasus that breathes fire,
Mhm.
something like that. So it's the same king and a bishop.
Okay.
So this time you can see it can change the diagonal it's standing on.
Right.
It becomes much stronger. But still, if you think of chess, it's not as strong as the queen.
Right.
Then all those small pieces will become the gold general.
Oh, they all move exactly the same.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, like a tree.
Oh, cool.
So now please notice that the pawn that could only move forward suddenly can move all those different directions. That's so powerful.
Right. Oh, wow.
With the promotion, if you enter the promotion zone, you can promote, but you don't have to.
Oh, so is it
But
like a strategy to not promote?
yeah, so like if you think of the opening position, if you get your knight here, you can fork to pieces, right?
Right.
So you would prefer not to promote in that
Right.
case. But as your knight reaches the last row, it cannot move anymore, so it's necessary for you to promote.
Right.
Same with the lance and the pawn, because they are the pieces that move forward.
Mm-hmm.
The rest doesn't matter.
Mm.
And the king and the gold, they don't promote.
Right.
The gold is already perfect, you can imagine, and the king, of course, is
Mm.
perfect.
Okay.
And then once you take a promoted piece, it becomes normal again.
Right. So then when you place it, so unless you place it back down in the top 3 squares, then it's just like so you can place it down and immediately promote it?
No. So remember when we played the game, I placed my rook.
Mm.
I had to sorry, it's over here. I had to place it unpromoted, right?
Oh, okay. And then from the next
And
turn, if you move it, you
yeah.
can promote it. Right.
Yeah, I could make a different move and then the rook just stays the same,
Mm-hmm.
but I moved it, so I have the ability to promote.
Right. Okay. Huh.
And just one detail, even if I exit, let's say this pawn isn't here.
Yeah.
If I would exit the promotion zone, I also have the ability to promote because I touched the promotion zone.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now the side rules, the more difficult rules are about the pawn, because there's many pawns on shogi board.
Yeah.
And you can imagine we make a silly position like this. Let me create the position. Yeah.
Yeah.
This pawn protects this pawn, this pawn protects this pawn, this pawn protects this pawn. You know what I'm saying, yeah?
Yeah.
So in order to make this position illegal, you can have only one pawn in the column.
Okay.
If your pawn is promoted, it's not considered a pawn. It's considered promoted pawn. So
right. So you can have a promoted pawn and a normal pawn in the same row.
Yeah, exactly. So something like this is okay.
Oh, okay.
And then to make the game more interesting, there is a special rule about winning shogi game with pawn drop.
Okay.
So, okay, let's imagine something like this.
So many rules.
That's the last one, I promise.
Okay.
We have the talking here. The king cannot move anywhere, right?
Yeah.
It's blocked by his own lance. And we can win if we drop the lance in front of the king because it's a checkmate, right?
Right.
But if we do the same with the pawn, if you try with your mouse, it's not gonna allow you, actually.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Because that's
so
illegal.
you can't checkmate with a pawn.
Pawn drop.
A pawn drop, right.
Yeah. So if
Huh.
we were to drop the pawn and they move it without promotion,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Wow, okay.
So
Huh.
that's just to make the game more interesting.
Right, right. Huh, wow, okay.
And in order to practice the promotion ideas, I usually recommend that we play this mini game,
Okay.
2 pieces versus 1.
Okay.
You have all the power, right? You have the strongest pieces on the board. You have the
Yeah.
bishop on the left, rook on the right,
Yep.
and I have only a king. So the rule of the game is that if I take any of your piece, I win.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is exactly like that game in Naruto where like Kakashi with the bells, right?
Yep.
He's like if you get the bell taken from me, you lose. Oh my god. All right. Okay, so it's my move first.
Yeah. So this teaches you the basics. I will try to escape to your promotion zone. If
Okay.
I manage, let's finish the game, yeah?
Okay. So then I guess immediately I can just go like this.
Yeah. And you can promote to a dragon, right?
Yeah.
So it's a check. I have to run.
Mm-hmm.
I'm climbing.
Okay.
Okay. But
Oh right, I was looking at the wrong diagonal. Damn it! I was like, gotcha. Shit.
we can try again.
Okay. So I guess the correct move was to do that, maybe?
So that's a check, yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot run to those squares, so I will run here.
Okay. And then I can go.
Okay, so now you surround my king like this,
Yeah.
but I can still climb.
Huh.
I cannot move to those squares, though.
Yeah. So I've got to try and corner you to not go forward any further.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way to do that is to go like that.
Okay, so now I can still climb because you're going here and here and here and here.
Yeah.
I can go to this square.
Oh shit. Huh. Oh man, this is hard. Okay. What about? Oh, you'll still be able to climb if you do that.
Oh, yes.
Hmm. No, you'll just take it there.
Oh, no. If you go to this square, actually it's protected by the horse, so I cannot take it.
Yeah, I was gonna move here so that you couldn't move forward, but you can just take it.
Oh, here then I can
Yeah,
take
yeah,
it,
yeah.
yeah.
So I guess here then.
All right, so I cannot move to those squares, so I will
Yeah.
go here.
Yeah. So then, oh man, what do I do now? Oh, I guess I can do this now.
Oh, all right, finally found it.
Yeah.
Last moment. So yeah,
Okay.
this protects
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So usually how I explain it is that you want to trap the king in the box. You can see the box right here, right?
Yeah.
So try to make the box smaller and smaller.
Mm.
You have to run. I will have to try maybe something like this.
Hold on. How would I make it smaller now? No, because I can't.
So yes,
can't go
you
there.
wanna keep. Yeah, you wanna keep this box here.
Yeah.
but you have to maybe use the horse to like force the king backward.
Yeah.
Maybe move it here.
Here?
Yeah, so this way I am in a different type of box, kind of.
Oh, okay, I see. I see.
So one of the proverbs in shogi is to push the king backward, and I'm gonna explain why is it important later, but
Yeah.
let's try the box first. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and another box, nice.
Okay. Then I can just keep going with that.
Mm-hmm. The box is here.
Uh
I'm escaping the box.
oh, damn it. Come back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the box is way
Right.
too
Okay.
small for comfort right now.
And I gotta.
So now try to get the horse cooperate with the dragon somehow. Remember when I said 2 pieces versus 1 are winning the game?
Hmm. So I think I've got to somehow move either the horse in a position that has the dragon as backup or vice versa.
Yeah, exactly.
So that
Okay.
okay, and then we can go.
There is yeah, but let's try another move.
Okay.
There is one line where those two are crossing each other, which
Oh,
means that square is protected. So how about you go there with the horse? Yeah.
right.
And then again, there is one square which is protected by the yeah,
Uh,
that's a checkmate.
oh,
Congratulations.
okay. Right. So you got to find that one space where they overlap.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. And
Okay.
if shogi is difficult at first, but once you start, those are patterns. Yeah. Once you start remembering them, it will become easier.
Right.
So the idea I wanted to explain is that if the king is in the middle of the board, it can move to 8 squares, right?
Hmm.
If it's on the side of the board, it's 1,
Mhm.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
If it's in the corner, it's 3 squares. So also the
Yeah.
fact that most of the pieces move forward in shogi, generally the idea is to push the king backward.
Right. Like literally put him
So
into a corner, right?
exactly. So
Yeah.
what you did in the beginning of the game is like chase it around with the checks.
Yeah.
But then you realized you can actually start cornering him, right?
Yeah.
So if you were to use that strategy in the beginning of the game, what would you do?
I guess I would just immediately go like this.
Exactly. That's
Right.
how much easier it became, right?
Yeah. That saved a lot of time.
Now try to checkmate the king using the like the crossing lines
Okay.
thinking.
So then I can go.
Yeah, you can make the box smaller or you can use the bishop.
Guess I can do that.
Okay. Yeah, promoting is always good because as we said, the piece becomes
Yeah.
much stronger, right?
Hmm.
So here I cannot actually go to this square anymore. So I will go there.
And then I can go like.
I will go here.
And then I can go like that.
Okay. You need to bring the horse closer, right?
Yeah. Just like that, right?
Yeah. Then I go here. And then you win in 3 moves.
3 moves.
Okay, check. Now this is protected, right? Because the
Yeah.
dragon has the diagonal move.
Yeah.
I go here. This is the only square I can go. And this is not a check. Let's try to make a check.
Oh.
Remember the crossing? Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
This is a check.
Okay.
Side note, this also is a winning move because I have no squares to move. In chess, that would be a stalemate. In shogi, it's your win, actually.
Oh, okay. So stalemates don't exist in Shogi?
Yep. this is your win because I am forced to move under check, basically.
Right.
But yeah, I want to teach you this cooperation
Yeah.
of pieces, so this
Yeah.
is better move.
Okay.
Yeah, good job.
All right. I'm getting it.
We could continue with those type of mini games, but we could also go to Handicap Shogi.
Okay.
Handicap Shogi is where we have the starting position, but instead of me having many pieces, I will have less. Actually, I have a better idea, more evil one. I want you to use the tactics that you just learned on this board first.
Okay.
It's called Naked King Handicap.
Okay. Jesus.
And I have to warn you that I managed to win a few games with this handicap.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So if you're not careful, I'm going to win.
Okay.
And that's because if I take your pieces when you're not careful, I can use them.
Oh
Right?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was like,
let's
I was
try
like,
this.
how the fuck? But yeah, it's very likely in this game. Okay. All right.
But this
Wow, this is
time.
this is like 300.
Yeah. So you have even more pieces, and this is why it becomes confusing, right?
Yeah. Because there's
But
just
if
like
you remember the rook and the bishop basics, you
Yeah.
should be able to win.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Fun fact, usually chess players win this handicap, yeah?
Yeah. All right. There's so many ways we could go, but I mean, okay, I gotta somehow try and get my Hisha out.
Yeah, so this also teaches you the fact that when you start a shogi position, your pieces are limited, right?
Right.
And you have to learn how to activate them. So the easiest way to activate your rook is to push this pawn to make space for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I guess I'll do this again. Can stop you there. All right. And then we can go forward. I just have to make sure you don't take my pawn. Okay, let's see. How do I not get you to take my pawn here? Because I could use this and push it up here, but then you can just take it and use it, which is like goes against my chess knowledge.
Yes, that's a good instinct.
What can I do here? How do I push?
So remember what was your objective in the bishop rook handicap?
It's to make the square smaller.
Yeah, but before that, what did you do to your rook?
Promoted it.
Yeah. So if you concentrate on that. Exactly. Now it's much harder for me.
Right.
Because now I cannot even get close to that piece.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What if I go... You can take this pawn, can't you?
The horse is protecting it, right?
Oh, right. So I guess I gotta move my Hisha out of the way. Okay. Now I gotta make the square smaller.
Yeah. It's already pretty small if you look at it.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I can go...
All right.
Okay, that might have been a mistake.
Oh, it's okay. I know that we had the rule of me entering the camp, but this is
Yeah.
handicap. It doesn't matter. Sure.
Okay.
In handicap shogi, I have to checkmate you actually.
Okay. I could do this.
Nice. Yeah, you
Yeah.
forbid me from entering, right?
Yeah.
And then now I'm in the box. You could win actually in one move instead of this one.
One move.
Wanna try? One move, yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
So where
So
can my king move?
so
It
you-
can go to those two squares.
Yeah. So you can't. Your
And which
king
piece?
can't go here. It can't go here.
Yeah, they're pawns.
Yeah. It can. It can go here.
Actually, I was wrong. It's not one move.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Their square is still free.
Yeah.
But I wanted to point out that if you have position like this,
Mm-hmm.
you should think about the piece that moves the same way. So in this case, for example, rook check is a really good move.
Mm.
Yeah, and then you could use the horse on a specific square that we exactly.
Yeah.
It's protected by
Right.
the dragon. I have lost.
Oh.
Good
Okay.
job. Good.
Oh wow. That's so much tougher than it looks.
Yeah, and it goes on. Those are handicap. It goes from just king, then there are pawns,
Yeah.
then there are golds. So we could go jump to the golds
Sure.
to make it more interesting.
Okay.
It's something like this.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let's then get that out.
So this time, not only I have those two helpers, I also have my own row of pawns, which means you cannot promote immediately, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of makes it more difficult to you.
Yeah, I have to try and break through that somehow.
Exactly.
Okay. Hmm. I could hear the cogs turning in your head from here.
Yeah, it's quite. I can see many tactics that I'm scared of, and this is why I'm trying to avoid them all.
I just love the difference here. It's both of our cogs are running. Yours is running because it's filtering out all of the possible good moves. Mine is running because I'm just trying to find one move.
Hey, but that's how you start learning a game, right?
That's true. That is true. Okay, so I can't take that. Can't take this because it's protected.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't take this because it's protected. So I'm thinking.
Ooh, I see.
Hmm. Okay. Hmm.
So funny enough, your knight cannot move anymore, right?
Yeah.
We both understand that.
Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
I'm thinking too hard.
Okay, so I could take the pawn here, but it would just be an exchange because then you can just take it with this king.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And then that wouldn't be good for me because I don't want this to advance.
But that's one way of thinking, yeah.
Yeah. I guess he can't promote, so there's not really much of a difference.
That's also true, yeah. The
hmm.
fact that it advancing might be the problem is that your knight head is a weak point,
Yeah.
but your rook is protecting it for now, so it should be fine.
Which means that I can... No, I can't do that. Because then I just get destroyed, unless I do this.
Now I'm really tempted to do something.
You say that as if you're about to commit a crime.
Yes, that's how it feels. I'm just bullying you.
Hmm.
No, but honestly, yeah.
Okay, that was...
Doing.
I don't know if that
I
IAA was good for me or bad for me.
It's kind of good, but they're potentially bad.
Okay.
Should be not too bad for us both. My problem is that the knight escaped, and the
Yeah.
bishop is very active.
And now I'm ready to go.
Yeah. The good point for me is that I can... I could try that, but it's not working yet. Sadness. Alright, let's take this one. Let's take the pawn.
Okay. And then... Let's see here. Let's see what we can do. No, that can move back, can't it? Okay. Man, there's so much to think about.
Yeah, but your objective is still the same, right?
Yeah.
You want to promote your rook and the bishop.
Yeah.
So if you find a way to do that, it will be easier to win.
Right. Just trying to find like an opening, but it's so hard. I guess I could actually.
Make up talking, I see. I could try the same thing.
That's true.
Let's try this first.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Nope. That's a bad move. Unless I do this.
What should we... This way, this way, this way. I'm trying to make it as confusing for you as possible.
Sensei is playing 5D Shogi. I'm playing with a Fisher Price toy. Okay.
All right. That's better.
Uh-huh.
It's the same exact idea that you used. It's called a dangling pawn. I drop it in front of the promotion zone to make it stronger.
Yeah. That's a problem. What if I threaten your king?
The problem is it's not threatening me because it moves like this.
Oh, yeah, right.
So I'm gonna make my own token.
Okay, that was a bad move.
And what you didn't predict with me and my 200 IQ is that I blocked your bishop line
Yeah,
with my pawn.
I noticed
And
that.
now I'm attacking it.
So now I'm basically screwed.
It became a little more difficult to win.
Yeah, because I can't go here because you'll take with my talking. I can't move here and I can't move here. So my only option is to at least do some work.
Oh, that's what we call a sacrifice. It's really cool. Oh my god, that's anime move. Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
But yep, I'm gonna eat it.
I want it to be
Nom,
anime.
nom, nom.
Okay. I'm going to at least try to promote this.
Haha. Sorry. You can try. It's too late now.
Wait,
I
what?
have my favorite piece in my hand.
Oh, yeah, right. So, wait. Wait, what?
Yeah, looks like a free pawn, right?
Yeah. But I'm scared to move forward.
Maybe it's just psychological. Maybe there's no.
No, no, you wouldn't do that to me. What? I'm trying to figure out why you put that there.
Well, you can take it and figure out immediately.
You know what? It's a learning progress. Let's try it out. I see. All right, I see. Oh shit!
So this chat is the worst possible move in Shogi, where you have a fork on your king and your rook called Otebisha.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm not a fan of that, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So the pawn was a bait. Yeah.
Yeah.
And generally, you want to run away from my pieces. Yeah, you're moving closer to my token. Yeah.
Right, right.
So it's quite dangerous here.
Okay. Okay.
Let me do this.
Okay. I mean,
So I'm simply attacking you with my pawn, right?
yeah.
But the pawn is a promoted pawn, so it looks so strong currently.
Yeah. Huh.
The gold could run away. It could be sacrificed for the king escape.
Yeah. God, I have no idea what to do here. Because that poking is threatening these.
Yeah. Well, currently it will
Well, it's
take
also
the gold for
yeah,
free.
it's also that as well.
Yeah. That's the biggest issue.
Yeah, because
And you can
because the Gyoku can't take a piece, right?
no, it can. It can.
Oh, it can. So say if I move the Gyoku here, would I be protecting the king?
Yeah. Then if I take, you can retake.
Right.
But
I'd also be losing a king.
and also you'd be quite close to the bishop. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want you to notice that. Remember what we say: 2 pieces versus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Here we have the same position. I'm using the bishop and a token
Yeah.
versus one of your pieces.
Right.
So it's not only used to checkmate the king, it's used in middle game tactics as well.
Yeah. So I guess my best bet is to just get out of there.
Oh, you leave your king alone?
I'm sorry, king.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to surround your king. Yeah, I cut this escape route.
Yeah.
The bishop is looking here. Now I'm surrounding your king. I need one more move to checkmate you.
Unless I can block it somehow.
Yeah, actually, well, you might be able to. But that's not the only trick in my sleeve.
What about this?
That's a good move.
Hmm.
I have this.
You have one too, I forgot. So now, yeah, okay, so I learned about this in chess. It's called piece advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you have to, at this point, a good chess, or I guess shogi player as well, should calculate who has the upper hand in terms of how many pieces is in play.
Oh, I don't want to depress you, but we're past that point already.
Yeah, I'm just saying it to my audience to make me sound cooler and to sound
Alright.
like I know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking
I
about.
No, chat. Joey is really doing well.
Yeah.
The palm drop is the correct move. The problem is, as you said, I have the piece advantage, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
So it's like I just like as I was saying that I was figuring out the piece advantage and you're clearly in the advantage. So it's like cool.
I see. Okay.
So it's like great. Uh shit.
I think you did play the right moves. You just did the rook move too late. You could have done it earlier.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen now is either you run with your king for your life, and I'm gonna capture you like 30 moves later, or you're gonna make a mistake and I'm gonna checkmate you in one move. Okay, you're running for your life. Okay.
Let's run. Damn, that's a strong boy. Okay, so the horse can only move left, right, up, down in one diagonal, in one space. So I'm still safe. I guess it's just time to run.
So again, I'm using two pieces.
Yeah. Oh damn it! The king can't move that way. Fuck.
This is the first one of the first lessons a beginner learned. That the king is not as strong as you wish to do it. Yeah.
I was like, oh, I can just take that, but it can't.
No. Yeah.
Shit.
Everyone is betrayed by Gin at least twice in
Yeah.
their life. The second time is when you give up away your bishop on the third move by moving the Gin as a
Right.
mistake. Let me see if I can make something cool here. No, I'm missing one piece. I wish I could do something cool.
I mean, you're doing something pretty cool already. You are physically beating my ass in front of my audience, which is that's something not
Well,
many people can experience.
I spent years playing this game, so if I would to challenge you in something you're good at, that would be probably
That's true.
opposite.
And I don't know what that would be, but I'm not very good.
Japanese, perhaps.
Yeah. I can read more kanji than you.
I lived in Japan for 8 years, though.
Ah, well then, fuck. I might not even be able to beat you in that. I'll take this then, at least.
All right, so I want to teach you a cool concept in shogi
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't exist in chess much.
Yep.
In shogi, as the game progresses, you have many pieces in hand, and you can drop them. So immediately they appear on the board, and you can make a check, force your opponent to answer, do it again.
Right.
And this results in a cool sequence called tsume. So it's a checkmate pattern, a forced mate, and I'm gonna show it to you. It will be quite cool, perhaps.
Huh.
So it's a check. Yeah, I dropped the rook.
Yep.
You have to run.
Which way
You
do I
have,
go?
two squares. This is better.
Okay. I was gonna
Yeah,
go
you
the other
drop.
way, so I'm glad you told me that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Oh,
this is a checkmate. Yeah?
damn.
So you see how I dropped those three pieces, and
Yeah.
immediately by forcing moves, I mean by checks,
Yeah.
I forced you to checkmate. This is the tsume shogi.
Damn.
And this tsume shogi is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves, yeah?
Mm.
And professional players and stroke amateur players, in order to improve their shogi, they would solve problems with those.
Mm.
And if you would like to be called strong, you would at least have to solve the main 15 moves.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah. So
Jesus.
if you ever hear somebody telling you something about Sume Shogi, make sure it's about 1 to 3 moves if you're a beginner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But yeah, we have this one shogi professional called Fuji Sota, and he's what, 18 years old? And he appeared suddenly professional world and he beat everyone like a computer. He's really good at those endgame puzzles.
Damn.
Yeah. All my childhood idols that I've learned shogi from, they were all destroyed by a that child. And it's like crazy to me.
Isn't I'm pretty sure March Comes in Like a Lion's main character is based off Fuji Soda, right?
No. March Comes in Like a Lion came out before Fuji.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's not based on him.
No. It just sounds very familiar. So I think it might be or I don't know, maybe it's the other way around, who knows. That's
Who
so
knows?
cool.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, how they got the archetype of like a shogi genius appearing out of nowhere.
Mm.
It reappeared many times in shogi history.
Yeah.
There were many mangas written on that topic, so maybe that's what we're thinking about.
Could be. Damn, that's such a bizarre concept, but it's so cool. It's like an ultimate attack, like right at the end.
It is.
That's so cool.
Yeah, you can even like surround the enemy king completely
Yeah.
and still lose to this checkmate.
Oh wow. Yeah. Oh my god. Jesus. Man, I
hope I
already had a hard time learning chess. This is next level.
Yeah, I made it a little bit hard on you, but I mean, if I were to explain to you this game, right?
Mm.
And we talk about rook promotion, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had the chance to do it around here, for example, with the same idea you had.
Oh.
So you were on the right track.
Yeah.
You were really close.
Right.
You're just like, how do I say? You know what's going on. It's just that I made it confusing to you.
Yeah.
Because it's my job, right?
Yeah.
But you were on the right track.
Okay.
But something also you can learn from is that I think you felt that your bishop is kind of blocked by the knight, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
So it's better not to move the knight.
Right.
In general. But also because I made a small mistake of pushing it here, you could sacrifice the knight. Promote your bishop immediately.
Oh, okay.
So that's another cool thing in shogi. You can do. Sacrifice the pieces to achieve something else.
Right.
Because eventually you will get the pieces back, right?
Right.
During more.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, so I don't like expect you to play a perfect game, but if you understand one or two concepts from this game, it's perfect.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay. Oh man.
Do you have any like questions about shogi in general?
I guess I don't know. I at this point, we're like what, an hour in, and I think I've pretty much understood the fundamentals. I think now it's just a matter of like finding the patterns, I guess, and just like trying to figure it out. But that's so much easier said than done.
I will show you one pattern then. It's the most basic pattern.
Okay.
Remember when we talked about sume shogi, checkmate problems? This is mate in one. Can you find it?
Mate in one.
You have a pawn on the board.
So I guess
the enemy
that?
king. Yeah.
Right.
Can I move away?
No.
Can I move to the left? Can I move to the right?
No.
Can I take your gold?
No.
Why?
Huh. Because I got the rook ready.
The
the
right?
pawn, sorry, yeah.
Perfect. So let's make it more difficult.
Okay.
Remember, this pattern is called gold at the head. Because the gold is at the head of the king. Let's use it again. It's a new problem.
But you can move back now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
now.
if you stay true to the pattern, remember you have 2 golds now. No, you have 2 golds.
Oh, I have
This
2
is
golds,
for free,
right?
right?
I didn't see
Yeah.
that. It's like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Again,
yeah.
gold. We can make it even more complex.
Please.
We can give you 4 of those.
Okay.
Just because you learned this one pattern,
Mm.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Checkmate in 7. Beautiful.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
Now, let me show you something, a difference that's very important, Shogi.
Okay.
What if I give you this? Can you find mate?
So the gold. Oh, sorry. The silver moves like a star.
Mm-hmm.
So. Same thing.
But now, because it's a silver, we can do this.
Oh, I see.
So you see now the huge difference between silver at the head and the gold at the head.
Right, right.
So that's one of the first thing we should learn. That the
Right.
gold is more useful in the endgame.
Okay.
Yeah, if you express Shogi in this way, it's pretty simple, isn't it?
Mm. It's just doing that, and I guess while also juggling everything else on the board, right?
Yeah. So practically speaking, it's same like writing. Yeah, you know how to write letter A, B, C, D, right? But if you learned writing, you struggle with writing single letter, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But after that, you're able to read whole books, write essays. The
yeah.
same with Shogi.
I guess that makes sense.
Today we're learning the alphabet, so don't hurry.
But I want to be able to read my favorite Dr. Seuss novel.
But if you get irritated, on singular letters, you're never gonna able to do it, right?
That's true. That's true. Wow. Spitting
Let me
facts.
teach you one more example, maybe. Do you have a favorite piece, perhaps? Like, is any
Favorite
of those
piece.
pieces like speaking to you?
I really like the Hisha.
Hisha. All right, let me find you a checkmate with a Hisha then.
Okay. Yeah, this boy right here.
Think of. Something like this. Let's make it more difficult. Wait, let's make it more difficult.
Okay.
All right, something like this.
Oh. Okay. And that can go.
Yeah. On Shogi, you can ease your way by holding right click of your mouse and like drawing the arrow.
So.
Shogi board is silly because it has no colors. It's difficult.
Yeah. Okay. So I have my gin here, which means that if I place it here, if I place my Hisha here, here, or here, then it'll be protected.
Yeah.
But I can't put it here because of this kaku.
Yes.
Which means I can only put it here or here. But I can't put it.
You could also put it here, actually, like on all
I
those
can put
squares
those there,
here.
yeah.
But you want to make sure that this is a checkmate.
Yeah. So
there is a difference between those two squares.
Yeah. Because if I put it here, then the king can take it, so it would have to be here.
But then your opponent have a piece in hand.
Right.
And they can block you, actually.
Ah.
And if you were to take it, we land up in the same position that you talked about.
Right.
Yeah, the rook drop here.
Yeah.
So actually...
So the actual answer is here.
It's the same thing.
Okay. Okay.
You're getting there,
Unless...
you're
Oh, no. I can't do that. Because you'll just take the piece. Okay. Huh. Then would it be... here?
All right. So let's talk about the logic.
Yeah.
There is no difference between all those three groups
Okay.
because they can be, simply speaking, blocked by a pawn drop
Yeah.
here. So what we have to do is avoid the blockade somehow.
Avoid the block.
Yeah.
So... put it here?
Yes. Yes. Good.
Right.
So this way they cannot block us, right?
Yeah.
And we are still protected, as you mentioned.
Okay.
Good job. That was a difficult one, yeah.
Yeah. Because I thought putting it there would have been like... I'm like, no, that's too easy. I'm like, it can't be that. There has to be like some other like sneaky tactic, but...
Sometimes it is this easy.
Yeah. Oh.
All right. I want to teach you something about promotion.
Okay.
So let's use your favorite piece again.
Do professional shogi players also have like a favorite piece that they try and use?
Usually, yeah, we're being asked what is your favorite piece, but it's not like we have a special strategy because of it. But I don't know. It makes me more maybe it makes me more confident to have a bishop in hand. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say how to make it difficult. Okay, this should I make it this difficult? Tell me, difficult or easy?
Let's go difficult. I'm feeling the challenge.
All right. So remember what I said about the blocking thing, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna use it in a more advanced tactic here.
Okay. So we have... So I have a Tokin in play. Kakuen and all. You have a regular pawn and I have a Hisha to drop. Okay. So I have to somehow stop the drop from happening.
Not only stop, actually stop. Right, with the donkey sound from Shrek. Gotcha.
Okay. Let's see here. So this can move here, which means this and this is a no-go.
Yeah, that should remind you of a pattern that we've done in the previous puzzle.
So it's here.
Yes, then we go here. But then we have a special ability in Shogi, right? Promotion.
Yeah.
So we should use it here.
Promote. Wait, how would I promote here? Because I can't go here because then you can just take it. I can't go
You wanna use your... You wanna dance in the hands of this token somehow. He's your friend. He will help you. Checkmate the king. It's a ballet dragon. Gonna dance around, checkmating the king.
So it'd be no. Here?
Nope, is it dragon? No, that's the token. It's gonna be taken, yeah?
Yeah.
What you wanna do is dance with your dragon.
Dance with my dragon.
Dragon meaning promoting rook. Promoted rook. Right?
Alright. Oh, I guess here?
So this is not a check. We wanna checkmate the king. With Tsume Shogi, we wanna imagine that our king is going to die next turn. So we have to checkmate that king before we die.
Right.
You have to feel that pressure, yeah? You need to continue making checks.
So it would be here?
Yeah, but so there are three ways we can make a check here, here, or here, right?
Yeah.
Here, as you said, is going to be taken.
Yeah.
This square also is protected by this bishop, so it's not good. But there is one more square that's unprotected, right?
There.
Yes, that's the
Okay.
bishop's head, is its weakness.
Mm.
Then, because we moved the rook, he will come back. But now we can finish.
Then just take that.
Okay, that's also possible. That's also possible,
Alright.
and this would be checkmate. But
Yeah.
basically,
But
if
I can
we
just do
pirouette
that.
with the no,
No.
is it protected by the token?
Oh, right.
Yeah, you betrayed your friend. How dare you?
So there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I want you to see the whole combination, right?
Mm.
It's like the drag. Wait, let me correct this one. And correct. Yeah. So if you look at it, it's like the dragon is dancing.
Right.
And
Right.
the rook, by continuous check,
Mm.
came back here. It's like it teleported to a dragon. Yeah.
Mm.
The Shogi is full of those kind of tricks.
Oh my god.
And what's important is you didn't fall into the trap of dropping the rook here, which would be the same idea, right?
Mm.
Promoting, because there is the block.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing good.
I think that's all I was thinking of, where I was like, where do I put it so that it doesn't give you space to drop the pawn? But then
Exactly.
I just completely forgot about everything else.
No, but that's good. That's exact trick that you were supposed to avoid. Good job. Yeah. On real board, it's much cooler because when you promote the piece, you actually flip the piece around.
Yeah.
So you can like smack it on the board like Pasha, Pasha, and your opponent's like, oh no. Online, it's kind of boring because
Yeah.
you just click.
It does it for you.
Yeah. If you have option to like find a local shogi club and like join them, you definitely should. It's much different experience.
Yeah. Just like slam it down.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, I can see why that one was the more difficult one.
Yeah. Actually, the fact that you solved it is pretty impressive already.
I mean, it's like, I don't know. Just from what you've taught me, like it's definitely like following that same rule, but there's just so many variations of that same rule that could be possible that it's so easy to slip up.
But if there weren't, then it would be boring, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Got to keep
But
it
you're
fun.
getting hung up.
Yeah. Can we try another one of these actually? Because
All right. Something with the promotion as well?
sure.
Okay. Let me think. Okay, I will make it less tricky. Or
I was
okay,
not big brain
something
enough
like
for that last one.
something like this. So this time you have bishop though.
Okay. Hmm. So we have a
Bishop is the diagonal.
Yeah. So we have a lance here, which means this is just all blocked.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to give you space to drop the thing, so I guess it'll have to go here.
Mm-hmm. Then we go here.
Okay.
And unfortunately, there won't be any continuation.
Yeah.
Because no matter where you promote the bishop, it's going to be taken.
Yeah.
And if you go back, it's not a check.
Yeah.
And there is a trick here, very similar to what we did. We didn't do it actually, but there's a little bit of trick here to get a horse instead of the bishop.
To get a horse.
Yeah,
Oh.
promote the bishop.
You know? I thought
Yep,
maybe I
you
could
need
just
a-
take that, right? But then I guess you could just run.
All right, let me give you a visualization of how a checkmate problem works. This is my favorite way of visualizing it. Oh wait, why there's a random dragon then? Hello? All right. If you do this move,
Yeah.
your king is going to die.
Right.
Whatever you do, there is an army of talking around your king. There's no way of stopping it. If you pass a move, if you give your opponent initiative, you're going to die.
Right.
So try to keep that in mind.
Okay. So it's like every turn it should be a check. Or I should force
Exactly.
the opponent's king to move.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So then, with the kaku, it'll have to be along this diagonal, but we can't go. We can't go here. So it'll have to be
Because
here or
there's a lot.
here.
Exactly.
Hmm.
And you already know this square is incorrect, right?
Yeah. So I guess it'll have to be here. Because originally I was like, if I put it there, then you can just move the pawn to this spot, right?
But let's try to think about this position. What's going to happen in this case?
In this case. Okay, so I can either take it with Tokin or the kaku. So let's see. So either way, even if I move it and take this, then it'll still be a check because they'll just protect each other. But now it's a question of which one is the better one to
It
move.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. As long as you promote the bishop. Yeah.
All right.
So if you take it with the bishop, you want to promote.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you unpromote, you're going to end up in the same situation as before.
Right, right.
That's the only difference that you have to promote. But yes, your idea of 2 versus 1 again.
Yeah.
Correct. So the pawn drop is not possible.
Mm.
And we will run away. What would you do then?
Then I would do this and promote.
You got it.
All right, cool.
Woo!
Let's go!
Yay! I want to point out to something, okay?
Yep.
Once you realized that your king is in trouble, you started thinking of this diagonal, right?
Yeah.
And then you eliminated those squares immediately based on the previous experience with the pawn drop, blocking the bishop, right?
Yeah.
And all you had to do is learn about this bishop being not enough.
Yeah.
And you had to try this variation. So this is how we think in Shogi, yeah?
So you
We
basically
find the general.
Eliminate all the ones that you know is already not going to work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this way it's much easier, right?
Yeah.
This was a really difficult problem and you did it so quick.
Let's go. Proud of that.
All right. Let me actually get a random Shogi book and give you an actual problem from a book. How about that?
Okay.
I have like 300 Shogi books in my home.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I guess that makes sense. This is like literally your profession, so.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, it's like me having 300 manga books in my house. I mean, yeah.
Also have a quite nice collection of manga as well.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. In English though.
In it. Hey man, still counts.
Okay. I'm gonna teach you. But those are difficult. Something about the pattern that we learned would be better, right? Don't wanna make it too confusing. This is difficult. This is very difficult. I don't want to overkill you today. Just learned the basics, right? Okay, but let's combine it with the gold at the head thing that we learned, remember?
Yeah.
So we will do something based on that.
Sure.
So remember what is the weakness of the silver and what is the strength of the gold? Do you remember that?
The weakness of the silver is that it can't move left or right.
Yeah, so this was not a checkmate, yeah? So
Yeah.
if you keep that in mind, you will be able to solve this one.
Okay.
This is made in 3 moves. Yeah, you have 2 pieces in hand. 3 moves means you drop, they run, you checkmate.
Right. So. Okay, let me think here. So if I drop that there, then it'll be forced to go back here. So that would be right.
So I cannot move to those squares
Yeah.
because it's protected by the silver. I cannot move to those squares.
Yeah.
In the same principle. I go here.
And now I can just do this.
Yeah, gold at the head.
Let's
Beautiful.
go!
Oh my god, you're already doing Tsume in 3. That's amazing.
Let's go!
All right, let's change it a little bit. Just a tiny bit.
Okay.
Silver and gold in hand again. And we will have this position.
Okay. So we have silver there. Which means I'll be in trouble if I put it there. A pawn here, which can protect me here. And I don't want it to move, so... Oh. Am I playing... Wait, which one am I playing as?
Oh, sorry. That's my mistake, actually. Here you go. It should be working.
Okay, there we go. Okay. So I want to corner you. Somewhere.
Remember that this time this is a pawn, not a silver.
Yeah, which means it'll
So-
have to be king.
Yeah. So that I don't escape to the sides, right?
Yeah.
Then I go
Then
here.
you'll force back there. And then...
Yes. So
Okay.
this time you don't have to protect this side.
Yeah.
And God protects here, so this is a checkmate. Beautiful.
Right.
You didn't fall into the trap.
Let's go! What was the trap, actually?
So if you drop the silver first, he's
Yeah.
going to slip through
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah.
Even if you promote, he's going to slip away.
Right.
Fun fact, if he goes this way, this is a checkmate.
Oh, yeah.
That's another shape that we didn't learn yet.
Right.
Okay. I will give you one last one that's quite difficult.
All
if
right.
you don't remember about important rule. And I don't know if I can do it, but I'm quite curious if your chat have any questions about Shogi, if I could answer them.
Chat, ask away. Ask away right now.
Because I'm pretty sure many people saw this game for the first time,
Yeah, definitely.
and it's a golden opportunity to learn something.
Yeah.
It's Shogi like Apex. We have gold at the head, but it's not exactly the same as headshot. But
Wait, you don't have Predator in the head? Or Diamond in the head?
no.
Damn.
No, but if we have Diamond Mino, if that makes sense.
Oh, there you go. So it's basically like Apex, yes.
So who is this master? I am Karolina Styczyńska. I am a Shogi pro from Poland. I used to live in Japan. And I have Shogi Harbor, which where I teach Shogi.
Yeah. Okay,
How
let's
often does she
see.
study these books to learn new strategies? Well, now I'm on a little bit of break, but I used to study every day. Is it fairly easy to learn if you have a good teacher and if you don't want to do 2 steps at a time?
Yeah.
It's quite simple.
I mean, I think you've taught me in an hour and a half, like, what would have probably taken me, like, a week by myself.
But this is why it's so cool, you know? When I started playing Shogi, I didn't have any resource, and now it's getting better.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
it's a great time to get into Shogi.
All right, let's see. So we have your king right here.
Favorite manga with Shogi? There is a manga called Mononofu I used to like, Sangatsu no Raion.
Mononofu's really
Kind of
good.
not my... Yeah, Sangatsu no Raion, the problem was I was reading it like a action manga and I got bored, but later I understood that you should look at it differently and I will have to reread it again. Maybe I grow up, you could say.
Okay, I think I figured this one out.
All right, let's go.
I think.
I will give you 5 more seconds. You didn't seem confident. Wrong.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Because I
So
was
yes, I
like,
do stream Shogi on weekends if you guys wanna join. Sorry, yeah.
because I
You
was.
wanted to?
Oh wait, no, sorry. I'm an idiot. It's this way.
Yeah, the king. That's also wrong. So the problem is you're
Oh,
gonna run.
right.
So that's the trick.
Mm. So then,
Shogi outside Japan is getting more and more active. There's around 1,000 people in Europe currently.
okay, because like, is there? Just thinking, because no matter what I put here, the king can just go here and run.
Yes, so there is a trick you have to do in order to surround him after that happens. And there is one rule I told you in the beginning of the game that's important here. And this is why I call this problem difficult.
Mm.
I'm gonna very quickly answer many questions in chat. I learned the Shogi from Naruto manga. Is there really tied to culture like Ryuo? Yes. It's the Dragon King, Ryuo. There's 8 other titles for men. There's different titles for female. Does those dots in middle help your eyes get concentrated on Shogi board? They're similar to the Go boards because Go and Shogi have similar history. How good you have to have fun at Shogi Dojo? At least learn how the pieces move, and you will have fun. We do have Shogi category on Twitch. There are other settings with pieces, like you can use international pieces or like movement pieces showing you movement on this webpage. It's called Lee Shogi. How is it comparable to chess? More fun, less draws. Best Shogi book depends what you want to learn. If it's in English, I would recommend At a Glance series from Nekomado Company. Shogi board expensive? Yes. Big shogi boards are super expensive. Small shogi boards, not so much. You can buy it for $1 or something or less.
It's not the king on. It's not the gold on the head, is it?
It kinda no. It's a different type of gold.
Yeah.
International Shogi tournament we do on our Discord, Shogi Harbor Discord, if you wanna join. There is also bigger tournaments, but it's COVID now. It cancelled most of them.
How would that work?
What prize for World Championship? We do not have World Championship. We have International Shogi Festival. I think. Remember that Fuji that we mentioned, Fuji Sota. The reward for winning that game was to have a teaching game of that person, and it was the most legendary match I have ever seen in my life. The person actually he challenged Fuji to a handicap game, and he almost won.
Oh wow.
If I remember correctly, it was a person from Taiwan. He almost won. It was so amazing. Everybody were impressed. Do you need to know kanji to learn shogi? No, you can use international pieces. How would you recommend starting and finding partner for shogi? Well, I would imagine people from this chat might be interested, so maybe you can find partners from here, or you can join our Shogi Harbor Discord. Does Daiso have shogi board if it's $4? Yes.
So question. Would this move I make have to be in check?
Yes.
It has to be in check, right?
Your king is almost dying.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
which
visualize
means
it for you. Visualize it.
yeah. It would have to be in check because I'm just thinking like how because if it's not this
What's the least amount of moves you can defeat Joey?
like 2.
Joey isn't this weak. I wouldn't be able to defeat him.
He's not that weak, so maybe like 8.
No. The fastest mate you can make in Shogi, let me count. It's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11, damn.
Yeah, there is also the mate that you just walk into, but I don't count it. The one that you can miss, it's like 11 moves, but it's rare.
Yeah, it's like the 4-move checkmate in chess.
Yeah, so it would be like 11, which 4 moves would be more in chess.
Yeah.
Because chess counts in pairs, but yeah.
Oh god, okay. Because if I'm thinking if we go here and then
So the 4 dots in the middle of the board are just strictly visual. They divide the board into 3 by 3 squares. And if you connect them, they go through the big diagonal. So it helps your eyes to read the bishop movement. And it kind of shows the promotion zones in a way. They don't mean much.
oh my god, I don't know what to do.
The country with the best shogi players is obviously Japan, because Japan is lightning years ahead from us. But apart from Japan, that could be Belarus. They have a very nice shogi club there.
I can't go here and here, but I can go here.
Can you play Sudoku on shogi board? Please don't draw on shogi board. It's a very big offense in shogi world, and all right. So remember the rule about promotion, what I said in the very beginning.
Yeah,
Do you have to promote?
I don't have to promote.
So how does it help you?
So if I don't promote here, oh, then I can move diagonally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
You got it.
Oh.
But that's good. You know,
Yeah.
that's good. It's not about finding answer quickly. It's about making those gear move, as you said
Yeah.
before. And you definitely deserve to get this answer. And
Oh.
you got stronger just by finding it, I believe.
Oh, my brain. My brain
Yeah.
hurts.
I'm not gonna torture you more today. Yeah.
Oh my god. I definitely learned so much just from that though. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that was
You
a
did
lot of
really
fun.
well.
Yeah. The Tsume Shogi is like definitely. Would you say Tsume Shogi is like the best like method to like just learn new strategies and just get like better at the game, or would it be better to just like play a regular game?
Well, if I were to explain difficult stuff, is that, in order to win shogi game, you need to capture the enemy king, right?
Yeah.
So yes, of course, you need to learn opening, middle game, and so on. But if you're not able to deliver checkmate, you're not going to win.
Yeah.
So the most efficient way to start winning is to learn those patterns.
Okay. Damn. All right. Can we do maybe like one more?
All right.
Yeah.
Which piece would you like to try? I can find you
Uh,
another silver, perhaps, or
Yeah. What piece haven't we done? Yeah.
we didn't try the knight.
We can try the knight then, maybe.
Let me find something cool then. So it's gonna be mix of your favorite piece and the knight, and it's gonna be the most difficult problem I gave you today.
Okay.
But
I'm ready.
I'm gonna give you some hints.
I'm ready.
Okay, maybe easier one. No, I believe you can do it.
Okay.
If you don't believe in yourself, I believe for you.
Okay. Thank you.
So we will have 2 pieces in hand, and we will have to sacrifice one of them so that the other punches the enemy to death. So one is the hero that opens the path, and the other one is the finisher.
One is the hero.
Yeah.
So either the Kema or the Hisha is the...
Yeah. The horse not going to move, actually. There is a pawn that's going to help you by existing, but those 2 pieces won't move.
Okay, let's see here. So these can move here.
No, all the pieces are always in the play. You cannot time out a piece. But Because of the Nifu rule, the double pawn in a column, there are times where you cannot use the pawn
Here.
because you have too many pawns on the board, kind of. And yes, we have time for every move. In Shogi, we have the main time. So like for example, 15 minutes. And then once the time run out, you have Byoyomi time. So you have, for example, 1 minute per move after that. In professional worlds, the longest match is like, professionals are crazy. They have like 8 hours per game. And
Jesus.
yeah, the longest match can take 2 days.
Oh my god.
And between the days, they have something called a sealed move. They're gonna write the player who has the move will write down the move and hide it in a envelope.
Yeah.
And the next day they're gonna show it, and he's the only one who knows the move, basically.
Oh, so that they don't have like a day to think about it and whatever.
Exactly.
Right.
But mostly it's like an obvious move, really.
Right.
So.
Right. Okay. Let's see here.
Yeah, there are multiple versions of Shogi, like Blitz. There are variants of Shogi as well.
It's gonna be a sacrifice.
Shogi players do eat cakes, yes. I mean, title matches, because they're longer. They usually get something called oyatsu, I think, where they order whenever they want fruits or cake, coffee, and they eat next to the board, which looks kind of weird, but probably in the manga you saw something like that.
Yeah.
The usual matches, they can have like candies, stuff like that. There's one pro who eats banana. But lady pro games, for example, they're short, so we don't have much time to eat. But we do have lunch break. We just go to the other room. The clock is stopped. We eat the lunch, then we come back.
Okay. Okay, I know where to put the camera. I'm just trying to figure out how to get it in a position like that.
Mm-hmm. Which square are you thinking about?
This one.
So this is not a check.
Yeah. I'm thinking the camera is there. So I have to try and get it in, because if I put it there, so I have to get it in a position where this king is like here or here.
That's the wrong approach, unfortunately.
Okay.
This puzzle is difficult. I'm gonna give you a side step. Try this position.
So then,
Shogi pieces are much weaker because we don't have queen.
yeah. Okay, so that goes
Shogi
there.
tournaments are evil because once you lose, most of them are knockout. It depends. If you keep winning, you will have more matches.
Oh, okay.
How
So
long
that
is
would
your
be
longest
there.
match? I started at 10 a.m. and I finished at 6 p.m.
How's that?
Yeah, that's a mate, right?
Yeah.
Because the horse protects the rook.
Yeah.
The rook protects the pawn, and the pawn protects the 1-2 square.
Yeah.
Which is this square. So I'm not drawing the arrows, and you understood what I'm saying. So good. So this is the position you would like to achieve.
Right.
But in this position, there is a rook protecting that square.
Hmm.
So we have to somehow cheat that rook, force it to move somehow. And this is where our hero comes in.
Force it to move.
Yeah, it's like, come here, you! And the rook is like, I'm gonna murder you! And in the between, the king dies because the rook moved.
Oh.
It's like an anime scenario, you know. Exactly, good. So if we take it...
And then we can do this.
Exactly.
Okay, I
so
got
this
it.
puzzle has one smaller variation. The king can actually run to those 2 squares.
Mm-hmm.
But you can checkmate it with the rook drop here.
Right.
Or rook drop here. The point is the knight drop, exactly.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this one was quite difficult, yeah? But you got it.
Oh, I got it.
Once you knew the pattern, you just did it like here. And I was like, wow! Oh my god! quickly explain the sub variation so you sound smart, you know?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
good job.
Oh man,
Good
that's
job.
so satisfying when you figure it out.
Oh, it is. It is. This is what I love about those checkmate problems.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, when I learned Shogi, we didn't have any like materials in
Mm,
English. Even now, we don't have many. So I would solve those puzzles and become stronger, basically.
yeah, yeah. I could definitely see me figuring it out more and more, doing more of these puzzles for sure.
Yeah. So like, if we play a real game, you saw you have so many pieces, it's confusing. This is why those small puzzles help you get into that world
Yeah,
step by step.
definitely. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I guess should we call it there for today?
Yeah, it's 1 hour and a half. Usually, the brain fries after that. So if you would
Yeah.
like to do it again,
Yeah,
we
my
could.
brain is definitely fried for today, so I think we'll
I
call
know
it there.
everyone's the same. I also, when I learned chess, 1.5 hours like maximum.
Yeah.
So I recommend we do it next time if you'd like to continue.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you, Sensei, for an amazing lesson. I learned so much just in an hour and a half.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, and I'm definitely down to play some more. One day I might be able to beat you, who knows, but today is not the day, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I'm waiting forward to that day.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I guess do you wanna shout your stuff out to my viewers?
Yeah, guys. So if you'd like to learn more about Shogi, you can check my Twitch channel, Shogi_Harbor with O and U. We do Shogi stream every week where we review the Kifu. We also do some other streams. But yeah, Sunday Shogi is our main event, basically.
Mm.
And of course, if you'd like to find partners to play, you can join our Discord. Just Google Shogi in the Discord, you will find it. And thank you for all the questions. I really enjoyed them and hope you weren't too confused by the kanji. And hopefully, you're not gonna hate me by bullying Joey.
It's all right. My audience bullies me anyway, so there's no
Nice.
difference.
But yeah, I had great fun today.
Yeah, I did too, and I'm definitely more interested in this game now. So yeah, I definitely love to learn more in the future, and I'll make sure to hit you up if ever I need another lesson.
Please.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Sensei. I learnt a lot, and yeah, I guess we'll leave it there then. All right, cool. Sensei, you still there?
Yep.
Oh, you're still there. Okay. I'll just say goodbye to my audience, and then we'll end the stream.
All right.
All right.
Gotcha.
All right. Say bye, Sensei. Awesome. Well, guys, thanks for coming out. Unfortunately, I didn't get to beat Sensei, but that's all right. One of these days. My brain though, you could tell my brain was expanding in real time though. I was like, whoa. Oh yeah, by the way, we will go through the donations because I missed that. Starting off with Dragon Smasher, I think for 1,000 bits, dude. Seems like you had fun frying your brain. I did have a lot of fun, dude. It's like, it's so cool, isn't it? Like this, like once you start to understand it, it's such a Gigabrain game. Like I thought chess was a Gigabrain game. My God, Shogi's like next level, dude. But I did see Almond Sorry came in with a $50 donation. Thank you, my boy. I watched March Comes In Like a Lion and couldn't understand the rules of Shogi, but now I have an idea about how the game works. I'm glad. Because March Comes In Like a Lion is an amazing anime. And this is exactly the same reason why I wanted to learn it as well. So now I'm slowly starting to understand it. Gabby Zeros with the 45 months. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Poker with the 12 months. Yo, 1 year, man. Let's go. Thank you very much, dude. Josh Thornville with the 15 months. Cedar MD with the 7 months. Alucard with the 7 months. Almond Sorry with the 6 months. Thank you, dude. Thank you, everybody, for the resubs. Appreciate that. Asperger's with the 450. G'day, man. Back home in Oz. I was just watching a VOD of the last Trash Taste After Dark. The question of Eurovision came up. If you're interested, I can talk to you about Eurovision. I am a massive nerd for Eurovision. Will do, man. I see you every now and then as well in the Trash Taste After Dark stream, so appreciate you, man. But all right, let me do my YouTube outro. Well, guys, hopefully you learned a lot about Shogi, as did I. I definitely want to learn more about it again. Again, if you'd like to check out Sensei's, if you'd like to check out all of Sensei's stuff, then I've left it down in the description below. So make sure to check it out. And if you'd like to watch me fry my brain live, then join me on Twitch, twitch.tv/theanimeman. But yeah, man, I thought, you know what? If people call chess a 5-head game, if chess is a 5-head game, Shogi is like a 10-head game. Like it is double that. It might even be triple that. It might be a 15-head. We're going like Jimmy Neutron levels of 4-head right there. But I'm really enjoying it. Really satisfying stuff. And hopefully I'll get to the point where I'll actually be able to like play a regular game. And who knows? It might go further beyond than that. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. All right, cool. And we're back on Twitch, chat. Thank you for all the high YouTubes. But piano stream when? Probably soon actually, because I am like setting up like a bunch of camera stuff for future streams that require more than one camera. Ooh. Yeah. But yeah, I guess we'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for joining in. In the meantime, let's go and raid somebody who is streaming right now. Let's go and raid, we'll go and raid my boy Kurokan. But yeah, if you missed any part of the VOD, this will be a YouTube channel as well. So check it out. And thanks for coming, guys. Sorry it was a bit of a shorter stream, but I need to go to bed. I'm fucking tired, especially after all that 5-head movement I was fucking doing. But I appreciate you guys for coming out. Did I say YouTube channel? I meant YouTube video. YouTube, yes, the Shogi Man, a new YouTube channel coming out. But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys, and I'll see you in the next stream whenever that might be. I don't know. And hopefully this little stream got you interested in Shogi, as it did for me. But thanks for coming out, guys, and I'll see you next time. Go say hi to Ken for me. Type in 5-head on Ken's stream. All right. See you guys later. Peace.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter.